Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team. I'm still a little bit, I haven't recovered 100% yet because as you can hear, my voice is a little messed up still. But I want to upload some videos. And today my topic will be prediction on the next Dream Fest. It's coming in like few days time, right? I think because it's already January 25th today, and recently they from end of last year, I don't know what happened, but they started to bring out two Dreamfest characters at the same time, right? So before Super Dreamfest last year, during second year end, was Cha and Oiran in November, and then before that was Pascal Victorino in October, right? And a little bit before that, there was also Chester Margus as well. And so I have the feeling that they will continue to be like this. And so I assume it's going to be double Dreamfest again. And every time, if you look at the past, whenever there's double Dreamfest, they have a link. Like Chester Margus, of course, they're Germans. Oiran Cha, they're Asians, right? And then Pascal Victorino, they're Latin Americans. So this time, what is it gonna be is my what everyone is keen to know, and I think it's going to be Latin America again, because during second year end, I think the characters that was released for Latin America, to be honest, wasn't that great. It's not great most of the times. To be honest, the Latin American characters. So I think people are waiting for a really good Latin American characters, and one of the so I think it's gonna be either one of the Latin American countries, Double Fest, and I think it's gonna be Latin America. And out of Latin America, well, to be honest, I haven't made up my mind who my prediction will be, to be honest, this time. That's because I was talking to my club mates about the prediction, and they were like, some people said it's gonna be this guy and this guy, but, well, okay, let me just say it. So first, when we were talking, we all thought it could be Santana and Salinas Double Fest. Yeah, and I first, however, thought, is it gonna be the case, because it's too strong, each characters. You know, they're both like really top characters for Brazilian team, right? All the Double Fest characters that came out, like Chester Margus, Pascal Victorino, they're like not like a top tier character in the team, right? Pascal, there's Diaz. Victorino, there's Hino, stuff like that. So I think the reason why Club bundled two Fest characters at the same time is maybe because they thought the impact is a little weak compared to these top tier characters. So maybe they did that. But after talking a while about this prediction, I started to think that I do wish that this is gonna be the case. So yeah, so I don't know if this is like a prediction, but I also wish that it will be Santana and Salinas. The reason why I wish so is because, first of all, there's no any strong Santana in the game right now, or for a long time. There's Santana in the manga or anime is supposed to be like a really strong top tier striker character, a rival of Tsubasa, you know? But then in this game, at the beginning, this Santana was good. Well, he didn't have hidden ability at the time, but he was good. But ever since that, this guy was also pretty good. But today, and this fest is like one and a half year old. So, and it's a green link, so it's harder for us to use now. And this guy is okay, but then he's starting to become weaker than top tier now, because all the new characters that comes out is starting to be better than this. So today, like characters like Pascal and like Victorino, these guys' shots are stronger than Santana's, and that's awkward. So I really like Santana as a character, so I really wish this guy to come and become OP, because he deserves to be. He's a character that should be in that position, like Schneider, Santana, Tsubasa, Hyuga, you know. So I that's why I said I don't know if it's gonna be like a prediction, but I want Santana and Salinas to come out. That's one reason for Santana, right? And so Salinas, it's simple because there's already all the goalkeepers except for Salinas came out with as Dreamfest. There's only Salinas left that hasn't come out as Dreamfest, right? So it's gotta be him. And if Club keeps not releasing Salinas for a while, I think they'll have hard time, because the more time passes by, the other characters or the environment will change, right? But this Salinas can't be like too OP that it's way better than like Wakabayashi or Mueller. That doesn't make sense. It's awkward, right? So they can't let the time. I mean, they can't wait too long to release this. Release this Salinas, because if it's too late, when Salinas comes out, it might not look so great because the environment's all changed, right? I assume. So Salinas, I think it's a very reasonable guess that he might come. I think he will come. So the problem is he gonna be strong? Of course they're gonna be fast, so it should be strong. But so that's my and my clubmates' ideal scenario: Santana and Salinas. Another reason why I wish that these two will come is because if it's these two, even for those who are not going with South American team, might want them, you know. If it's like, for example, Alberto and maybe Rivalo, let's say, that could be the case too. That's more realistic, to be honest, if you think about it as a double Dreamfest, because like I said, double Dreamfest, I don't think top tier characters get combined together, right? But if it's Rivalo and Alberto, for example, I don't think all the other team players will pull this, because you don't really need these characters. But for Santana and Salinas, they're keeper and forward. We can use the solidarity slot to use these guys. It's gonna be really powerful. So even someone like me, I might want to pull, because right now my team, I'm using Diaz as one of my forwards, and from the second half my super sub Natureza comes out. So yeah, it's the same story, you know. If it's fast forward that's like South American, it's Mini that's using Japanese team will probably can fit him in, because we all know that with Roberto you can buff the guy at least 4%, right? So yeah, that might be the case. I mean, yeah, so if Santana and Salinas comes out, people that's not using Latin American team will also want to pull, which I think is good, because what I think clubs should be careful is after second year or any anniversary, games tend to like slow down too big, you know, that it's hard for our like users' motivation to maintain our motivations to play. But by putting like a really impactful best characters right after the anniversary, I think it will be item to keep our motivation up, you know. So yeah, so that's why I say I wish the next ones will be Santana and Salinas. Yeah, but like I said, it's these two characters are two top tier that I also have a doubt that they might not put this type of characters together in one double Dreamfest. Yeah, if they are to do double, they might want to combine the second tier characters. Rival, in that sense, might not be second tier. It's a very strong character, but in this game, I don't have the image that Rival is that great. You know, only the very first fest when he came out, at first it was really strong. I remember that because he had 1-2, he had B Sky, I forgot the shot, the long shot and stuff like that. So everybody was using that, which was good, but yeah. So that's my prediction for this time, end of January 2020, the very first Dreamfest. If not Latin American, maybe Japanese, but I don't know. I hope it's gonna be Latin America for this time, although even if I'm going with Japanese, and I hope it include at least either one of Salinas or Santana. Yeah. So I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, and bye.